As Kenyans continue to discuss the legal battle that is surrounding the impeachment of Rigathi Gachagua and the subsequent appointment of the former Interior Minister Kithure Kindiki, there is something that is happening behind the scenes. The members of parliament who voted to impeach Rigathi Gachagua are in hot soup. Some of them cannot set foot in their constituencies. Like what happened when Gen Zs went to the street and the members who voted to pass the Finance Bill 2024 were under siege, the same is happening. We've seen in Central members of parliament who are being chased. I remember there was even a vehicle to one of the women rep that was vandalized, something that we condemn. We need to be very tolerant. Now, I bumped into this video where women and those are mama mbogas ganged up against Kimani Ichungwa, and they are calling him wewe ni Msaliti. And I was perturbed because many a times I have seen people who are very vigorous about politics and very passionate are youths. They are the ones with energy that they can sometimes be used to throw stones at each other. They can be set up against each other and they injure one another using some crude weapons. But when I saw this, a video of just ladies and women, and they are women who are pale mashambani, you look at them, that is somehow the rural suburb, and I knew something is definitely wrong. I want us to watch this. But before we do that, there is this short video of the majority leader in the Senate, Aaron Cheruiyot, who is the senator of Kericho, praising Rigathi Gachagua for his stand, for telling people the truth. And I was shocked that even Aaron Cheruiyot voted to kick Rigathi Gachagua out after this.
Hao wenye wanaongea kwa magazeti ati Rigathi anachoma anafanya nini? Kama kusema ukweli yako ile unasema kuhusu vile Kenya iko ndio itafanya Wakenya wapone, wewe choma kabisa. Hiyo ndio sisi tunakuambia. So keep calm, Rigiji, we are proud of you.
Kaka hivi turone guoka rirubuke mwakirone kana iteria imaguta kaka na mwakirone kana
Ni murogi ndarahia nginya mwaki nĩ ũrehoria na wĩna maguta na nĩ ũrehoria we mũtikametigirĩngĩ
atiga kũrĩrĩrwo
ende harorokio na kiririkana nĩ naku
atiga kũrĩrĩrwo
Ladies and gentlemen, you know in politics there are only two sides. And in the Kenyan scenario and the situation that we are in, the prevailing political circumstances, you are either with the executive and you detach yourself from the people who elected you, or you are with the people and you are not with the executive. Remember, the executive arm of the government, let me just say, William Ruto is the one who engineered the ouster of his deputy president because they had fallen out with accusations of Rigathi trying to topple the government. And I really want that to come out because it is a rumor that is really damaging the image of Rigathi Gachagua. Rigathi says, I've been betrayed. Ruto says, it was in order. The only people who find themselves at a safer place is maybe the members of parliament coming from Western and Nyanza, because their de facto leaders, Raila Amolo Odinga, Mudavadi, and Wetangula, are supporting William Samoei Ruto. But for the members from Central, it's becoming a tall order. What would be your conclusion after watching that video? Because it is not only one, we have seen several of them. Or let me just put it this way. If you are in Mount Kenya, or you are from Mount Kenya but you reside in Nairobi or all these other places, what is the situation like? Are they welcomed at home? Because if you ask me, something is happening. The ground is very hot, and the ground is very hot for Kimani Ichungwa and the people, the members of parliament who voted to kick Rigathi Gachagua, because people feel that they betrayed their son. And I also have a feeling that that is the same way it is hot for the people who voted to kick out Rigathi. It is hotter even for William Samoei Ruto. And that is Mount Kenya West. Because Mount Kenya East, I think with the looming swearing in of Kithure Kindiki as a deputy president, I think they welcome it. Remember, we are playing tribal politics. And you see how serious it is, that at some point Mount Kenya will speak as a whole that we are Mount Kenya. But when they are further segregated, Ruto now picks Kithure and they feel we are Mount Kenya East. And these ones are segregated, we are Mount Kenya West. If he goes further, you'll realize that others call themselves, we are from Kirinyaga, from Murang'a, from what? That is the kind of politics that we are playing. And William Ruto is using divide and rule. So the ground is hot for William Ruto in Mount Kenya, West. I wish he goes there right now and see the kind of reception that he will receive. It is also very clear that Kimani Ichungwa will find it very rough in 2027. And I'm not saying that he will be defeated. Politics is dynamic and people take money. Ukipata watu wako na njaa pale, you give them money and we always vote on those lines. Unapewa 100, 1000 hivi. Unaacha kiongozi mzuri, unachagua ule mbaya alafu unajuta baadaye. So we take money and then we abandon good leaders just because we have been given some few coins. Then after voting them, we live with that regret for 5 years, suffering, because the person who gives you money will always work to recover that money. And so 2027 might be a tall order, might be very, very dangerous for them. And for Kimani Ichungwa, maybe if he loses his seat, William Ruto will definitely give him a position. Now, I also have a feeling that Kimani Ichungwa is being used, because from what has happened to Rigathi Gachagua, those are not my words. Rigathi Gachagua himself told us that it was William Ruto who told me, go and insult Uhuru Kenyatta, go and insult Raila, go and tell Raila that you will never get to this government. And he's saying that William Ruto confirmed to him that Raila will never get into this government. He even went further and revealed that William Ruto told him that if Raila is elected as a president in this country, Kenya will not move on. And therefore he was speaking with the knowledge and authority of the deputy president. We should have learned from that, because Kimani Ichungwa is doing exactly that. He might be dumped at the last minute like hot potato. You see what the Kiaru member of parliament is doing? Ndindi Nyoro, he decided to take a low profile. He's weighing options because politics is dynamic. He wants to see how things, unfold, because he realized that the very Raila whom they were told would not be in government is now controlling, also to speak, what is happening, or rather controlling it in terms of numbers. He gives Ruto support, Adani deal is clean. He gives Ruto support, Gachagua is impeached. So there's this kind of support and rumors that Wetangula is also going, I don't know, CJ, things like that. So Kimani Ichungwa must be very, very careful, or else he will suffer the same fate, because politics of Kenya is a matter of divide and rule. It is never too late for him. He can retreat his steps. But when you see your constituents banning your portrait and chanting your anti-Kimani, songs and saying you are a traitor, things are not really well. You need to listen to the ground. If the people on the ground want you to behave in a certain manner, That is the nature of democracy. You are elected to represent your people.